We got a bunch to do in today's video. Aventador photo shoot later on. We have Gallardo updates. We have Audi R8 mods. But first, we're going Jeep shopping. We're not necessarily buying a new Jeep today per se, but we could. But first, R8. I kind of sort of misinterpreted that. It's not really a mod per se. It's more like a D-mod, an unmod, if you will. Wait for it, wait for it. Let's try this again. This is not going quite as planned. Yeah, so. Yesterday I paid off the loan balance on my Jeep Wrangler. The interest rate was really, really low. The payments were really, really low, but I paid it off. I should be getting the title soon, which means if I do trade it in for a new Wrangler, it makes life that much easier. So anyways, I want to do this. It's more than a desire, but it's also an obligation. First impressions, I'm already in love with the JL. This is not good. I mean, it is good, but it's not good. You know what I mean. After a little bit of persuasion here at Larry H. Miller, we are swapping out the Aventador for a Wrangler JL. Okay, so I'm not actually trading it in, but I am taking it for a test drive. So we're gonna hit this button twice. Wait for it. Initial impressions, this is a huge upgrade from my Wrangler. Just all the tech, you got the fancy red stitching, infotainment, but it's $61,875. So I dumped the Aventador right there for safekeeping. I have the Wrangler for about 5 hours. My palms are sweating profusely, and I was wondering to myself, why am I so nervous driving this new JL? I mean, it is $62,000, but then it dawned on me, that's because it has the heated steering wheel. Never in my entire life have I owned a vehicle with a heated steering wheel, and Jeep Nation, you might not be proud of this, but I quite like it. I do need to provide a quick disclaimer. When I picked up this Wrangler for this test drive, I explicitly signed a statement saying I would not, under any circumstances, take it off-roading. So trust me, like, yeah, I see the mud. I see it out there. I see the snow, but I'm not allowed to go out there, but I can do a full throttle acceleration. So Jeep Nation, like, trust me. I get it. We're gonna pop it here into sport mode. We're gonna turn traction control off, thrust mode activated. So this is full throttle launch control in a Jeep Wrangler. I'm just kidding, there's no launch control in the Wrangler. We are gonna do a full throttle acceleration because word on the street is that the JL is actually kind of sort of fast. The JK, I mean, it does accelerate, like from a definition standpoint, it does accelerate, but imagine like a block of cheese with like a baby mouse trying to push it. That's kind of what it's like to accelerate in a JK, whereas the JL is apparently a little bit more peppy. That's right, I used the word peppy in one of my reviews. I regret it probably more than anything. Ooh. Okay, I don't think the JL is gonna quite sound like that, but regardless, here we go. This is so weird. We are actually accelerating onto the freeway. Like, you do not do this in a Jeep under any circumstance, but we're doing it. We're going. We might even undertake. I think we're gonna undertake. Okay, we are above the speed limit right now. You could actually get a speeding ticket in a Jeep Wrangler. That, I could never say that before, but you actually could. Do you know that feeling when you haven't quite bought something yet, but you know, even though you're talking back and forth like, oh, I don't know, but you know in the back of your mind that you're gonna buy it? Anyways, we need to move the R8 outside, which means we need to move the Jeep inside. Not quite the same, but a cold start regardless. I've been talking a lot on and on and on and on about 6x6ing my Wrangler. This is a serious conversation. This is not just a joke. Like, I am in serious discussions to 6x6 my Wrangler, but I have a JK Wrangler, and I don't know the exact budget to convert a Wrangler to a 6x6, but I'm looking in the neighborhood of $100,000. Now, if I'm gonna drop $100,000 into a Jeep to convert it to a 6x6, why would I do a used one that has 60,000 miles on it that's kind of sort of outdated when I could get a new JL and do it to that. So that's sort of like the goal in today's video. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% sure I'm 6x6ing my Wrangler, but I'm headed that way. That was awkward, I'm sorry. If you're confused as to what a 6x6 is, this Wrangler has 2 axles. This Wrangler also has 2 axles. Picture a third axle. Like, picture a third axle. I'm gonna put a couple of photos up of other 6x6 Wranglers. Some of these are good conversions, and some of them are very, very ugly. I'm not gonna point out which ones are ugly and which ones are good. So my fingers mean absolutely nothing. So if you're offended, leave it in the comments below. Beside the third axle, the most important part of a 6x6 build is gonna be the power plant. My JK stock V6, 3.6 liter, it's as slow as a block of cheese. It's also very dirty. This JL has a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which is great and all, but if we have a third axle, we're gonna need more power. We're gonna need a V8, so definitely gonna Hemi swap it. This is actually a $1,000 option on the JL. So if I do buy a JL, I'll get the standard 3.6 liter because I'm gonna engine swap it anyways. So the new JL has a power folding soft top. How sick is that? That is so cool. Now, somewhat less cool, it is a $4,000 option, and if I did do a 6x6, I wouldn't option that because I'd have to chop it up, but it's still very cool. What? But is it the coolest option on the JL? Nope. This is gonna kinda sorta trigger Jeep Nation, but the creature comforts in the new JL are sick. The infotainment system is awesome. You have your list of favorites down here. Driver heated seat, passenger heated seat. You know, Strad Girl presumably could be important, but if the heated steering wheel is more important to me, I can actually drag and drop it down to here to my list of favorites, just in case, like, you know, my hands are getting chilly. So anyways, carry on. Maybe it's dumb, but I really, really like this feature. Like, especially living in Utah where it's freezing outside, that is amazing. The JK doesn't have a backup camera, but the JL, check that thing out. So the red there on the side blade, I'm gonna remove that when I get back. I just need the sun to like bake it a little bit longer. So we're gonna abandon the R8. But look at that backup camera, it's so sick. The R8 looks so much different without that red side blade. I could trade the R8 straight up for this JL. What do you think of the lime green on the Wrangler? Or would black be a better option and then wrap it purple? In the comments below. Massive shout out to Larry H. Miller, Jeep, Ram, and Dodge for loaning me this JL for the day. I'm gonna link a couple YouTube channels in the description below. Ben, who's also a subscriber, he hooked it up here at the Jeep dealer to get me behind the wheel of this JL. Oh, this is not the last time we're driving a JL. So yeah, the weather is kinda sorta taking a turn for the better or the worse. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but yeah, Clayton just texted me and said it's dumping in Park City, so the curiosity portion of the vlog has begun. It started to snow here in Park City. We got my buddy AJ, he's gonna be doing the photo shoot of the Aventador. We're gonna try to fit all of his gear into the boot. We got Clayton Summit Auto Lab, and then we got my buddy Steve as well in the 996. So all-wheel drive summer tires, all-wheel drive winter tires, rear-wheel drive, and he's on summer tires that need replaced, so should be interesting. We're making a quick pit stop here at the Jeremy store in Jeremy Ranch, Utah. We're gonna try to find a tow strap, not because we're necessarily gonna get stuck, but there's a good chance we will get stuck. We are maybe 2 seconds in and Clayton is already stuck.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, there's no way. This is not gonna happen.
It's so slushy.
I think I'll be okay in the Aventador,
Yeah,
but
you're gonna be
you
fine.
are game over.
I need all-wheel drive.
And new tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
We're gonna have to push Clayton. So Steve, his 996 is all-wheel drive. How you doing, buddy?
Good, we're still mobile.
You're still good, you're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Famous last words. Famous last words. I like that. I like the confidence though. Sorry, Clayton. Sorry, Porsches. Buy a Lamborghini. Yeah, buy, right, AJ? Buy a Lamborghini.
Yep.
You see? Powering through the snow.
It's not my first rodeo.
How you doing back there, buddy?
Good. Did you guys know the back seats of a 996 and 911, they actually, they go forward.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. That's awesome. That'll be good for your back. We're doing the discount car wash right now, trying to get the Aventador as clean as possible. Yeah, not a paid product placement for whatever this is.
Right there.
Is that good?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's funny?
Yep.
Sick.
With the squeaky door.
Whoa, 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 you didn't film that, did you?
I did.
They can't know. Okay, anyways, we were doing some snow plowing, so if you're frustrated, if you're triggered, don't worry about it. The car is fine, presumably. But we got it, we're good. Oh, it's chilly, it's chilly. Good luck. This is gonna be the true test of the 996 all-wheel drive system. It may not look steep, but it's quite a steep grade. Come on, go. Oh, a little shake and bake for the viewers. Come on, Steve, give it full throttle. Oh, he's sliding, oh no, we just reached the curious portion of the vlog. Welcome back to the channel. You gonna get out and help push or not, Kobe? What are you doing? Let's go. You got your Kanye's on.
It's okay.
Okay. My Aventador is probably not in like the best position because if Steve slides down and he loses control, the front end is not gonna look as good as it does. So we're gonna back her way up. Do you guys remember like maybe 90 seconds ago when we tried to get that tow strap? That would have come in handy because the problem is that to get back to town, we actually have to get up this hill. Going that way is actually a dead end. So we're kind of sort of in a precarious situation, but we're gonna be okay, presumably. Yeah, it's slippery. Go! Oh, keep it straight! No! Go! This is round number 2. Well, here we go. Round 2 didn't go very well. This is round number 3. Nothing has changed since round 2, but we're gonna try again. Here we go. We're doing better. We've reached the top of the hill, but the problem is now we need to go down the hill, so gravity is not really, well, it is in our favor, but in a bad way because if we lose control, we end up in the ditch. This is where I got this R8 stuck in the ditch a year ago, was like actually right here.
He slides, he'll hit something, I'll stop him instantly.
Never doubt full sense. So I got the R8 stuck right there, like actually like right there. Yes, I am trying to slide the Aventador with one hand while filming with the other. It's not advised, and that was actually really pathetic. So anyways, moving on. We kind of sort of have some good news and bad news. Good news, we sort of survived, but now the snow apocalypse has descended on Salt Lake. We're headed to a car show right now in this weather, so we might be the only ones who show up. We got the whole squad. We got the 3 OGs. We got Braden Foster. You guys remember him? Front line. He nearly died. Yeah, the snow got some good. Yeah, we did well. So if you're upset, if you're triggered, I get it. But at the same time, what are you gonna do? This piece of blue paper will get me a free ice cream waffle. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if that's true. That is a real genuine Belgian waffle with vanilla ice cream. Are you kidding me? That's Clayton and that's Faith. Clayton has a YouTube channel. Go subscribe. We're not taking the Aventador over there to shoot flames. We're actually headed to Tijuana, Mexico. So we definitely 100% are not headed right there. Here's kind of what I'm wondering. So we have Braden on the left and we have Steve on the right. If the table cracks in the middle, that's not gonna do any good for AJ. Like, it's literally not gonna do anything whatsoever, but they're still out here being tenacious. We're gonna shoot flames just simply for the viewers. There's really no reason to do this. It's just kind of fun. And we have like this little lake going on, so we should get some good reflections, so. We just had 2 patrol cars pass by. You can actually see them, well, yeah, they're right there. So, I don't know if they like the revving Aventador as much, so, yeah.
Everybody put your hands in the air.